Hi, this is Josh Rubin from East West Healing. It's been about a week or so since I've put up a new YouTube. I've been away speaking at an SCW conference. Got back late last night, so I'm feeling a little tired and looking a little tired, but I wanted to get a post up, actually, a couple today. I wanted to post the third phase of the 4R gut healing program, which is Reinocculate. So, went over the purpose of the 4R gut healing program, went over the first R, which is remove, the second, replace, the third, which is reinoculate. The purpose of this phase is to reinstate desirable or good bacteria back into the gut, or I guess I should say, um, reestablish a balance or homeostatic level of bacteria in the gut. Um, so, what we're going to use is actually not just probiotics. A lot of people are gung ho on probiotics, and you can actually create dysfunctions from overtaking probiotics. Um, but at the same time, if you don't have an environment to support the probiotics, they're not going to really work. And you see this with a lot of people who take them and they get diarrhea. It really flushes them out, or they get bloating and gassy. Sometimes that's normal for the first day or two, but if it's continuous when you take them, that means your stomach or gut doesn't have an environment to support the probiotics that you're putting in there. It'd be like, if you have a dirty pool and there's a pipe coming into the pool and you keep putting chlorine in the pool to fill it, but the pipe that's going into the pool is filling the pool with crap, but all you're doing is just putting chlorine back in the pool, it's not going to fix the pool. So we have to get rid of the pipe, use the prebiotics, and then the probiotics. So prebiotics, this is what prebiotics do. I'm a little tired, so I'm going to read right from the actual research article one of the articles that I use. Prebiotics, which selectively promote beneficial flora without simultaneously supporting pathogenic flora, may also be beneficial. These include fructans, inulin, fructo oleosaccharides, which is sometimes called FOS for short, rice fiber. Typically, what I used is what's called sac boulardii, or sac B for short. That's probably the one I use the most. It is a yeast extract, so if someone has a fungal infection, you don't want to use it. But if they did, you removed it in the first phase, so you don't have to worry about it. These pretty much support the gut flora and allow the probiotics that you're putting in to actually be absorbed and used by the gut. Okay, so it sets a foundation for the probiotics. So you want to take the prebiotics. Typically with the sac boulardii, I recommend, depending on the person, 4 to 8 pills morning and night, and then the probiotics depending on what they're taking. I typically use a powder. I like powders. I use a powder from a company called Biotics called, drawing a blank on it. I'll remember it. It'll come to me. But any powder, I recommend a powder. The pills sometimes I just don't like. Typically with the powder, I'll recommend 1 teaspoon in the morning or up to 1 tablespoon depending on the person. I usually do this with the person for 1 to 2 months, and I have them cycle off of it and then go back on it. So they do it for 1 to 2 months, go off for a month, go back on for 1 to 2 months, go off for a month. I never keep people on probiotics for that long, because if you're living that healthy life, eating the right foods, you don't need to continually take pre and probiotics. So you see most people take them for a year and they actually end up with bacterial infections, fungal infections, a very alkalinic gut. So you don't want to take them for long periods of time. Okay. The bottom line with this phase is you're supporting the gut. You're supporting the GI tract. So when you take in foods, you can actually, absorb them, assimilate them, digest them, and excrete them. Okay. It's like taking out the trash, putting a new trash bag in the barrel, in a sense. So this phase, like I said, is 1 to 2 months depending on the right person. Sac B you can get it online. You can get it from any company. I use a company called Thorn. You can get it from most companies, health food stores. It's called sac boulardii, for short, sac B. And any probiotic is beneficial. I typically use a powder, like I said. I don't use the liquids because usually there's other things in there, chemicals I don't like. Same thing with the pills. So I'll use a powder. You can use a powder from a company called Replensis, or a powder from a company called Biotics that I use. I'm just drawing a blank on the name right now. But there's so many different ones. I don't really sell the probiotics anymore. because everyone can really grasp those. They're in pretty much every store, so I don't really sell them. I sell the prebiotics because sometimes they're harder to find. So that's the reinoculation phase or the balancing phase. Stay tuned. We'll go over the last phase, which is repair. For now, I'm tuning out. And if you want to learn more about us and our company and what we do, we have a lot of great resources, articles, PowerPoint presentations, audio. We have a huge blog. You can check out our website at www.eastwesthealing.com or our blog at blog.eastwesthealing.com. Thanks. Have a great day.